I served as a town councillor for around 18 months. I was on several committees and I was well into it. You know, I was there for the long haul as far as I was concerned. But the council refused to make a statement regarding the bedroom tax. And as it was affecting me and many people I knew, I decided to resign over the issue. I was originally diagnosed with my diabetes around 20 plus years ago, but obviously it's a degenerative disease. The diabetes at first started to affect my legs with nerve damage, and in recent times it's moved to my upper spine, which has affected all down my left side. I take 3,500 cocodamol to ease the pain. I inject around 210 millilitres of insulin a day. My sleep patterns, well, basically there are no patterns because of the pains from the neuropathy, and I also have osteoarthritis. I got vague letters from the council saying that I had a spare bedroom. As I'd lived in my house for 27 years, I brought my children up there, my pets were buried in the garden and things. It actually hit me much harder than I thought it would, knowing that I was going to lose my home. Shortly after that, I received a letter saying that I had to go for an ATOS. I can only describe it as an interrogation. It wasn't an examination, it was an horrendous ordeal. Like most other people, I got no points out of 24. I had to start paying council tax. My money was reduced to £72 a week. So once you took out the rent, the council tax, the gas, the electricity, the water and everything else, if it hadn't have been for my daughters, I would have been living on £1 a day. Well, in retrospect, I think the best way, I was insane. I started having huge bonfires in the back garden, burning my furniture, old photographs, books. I had no finances to speak of because, as I said, I was left with £1 a day spare, and it cost me £4 to get to the doctors. Just when you think things can't get any worse, a letter comes from the DWP, and it does get worse. And then another day, a letter will come from ATOS, and it does get worse. And then another day will come and a letter will come from the local council, and it does get worse. And a bill will come in and it gets worse, and it gets worse and worse. You spiral down. In the end, all you can see is just a one-way out. At some point in April last year, 2013, I overdosed, washed it down with vodka. I paid for the vodka by thinking, well, this is the end of it. I haven't got to pay my gas this month, so I'll use that money. And the next thing I knew, I woke up in hospital. There seemed to be a story in the paper every day of somebody just giving in and killing themselves, or various things. And in the end, I ended up taking another massive overdose. If it hadn't been for somebody on that side, I think I probably would have died. I started to delve into the bedroom tax, the legality of it and various things. And I found out that because I'd been in my previous house for 27 years, the bedroom tax shouldn't even have applied to me. In essence, it means that I went through everything I went through, certainly on the housing front, for nothing. Nobody, including my MP, who I'd spoken to about this, told me about this cut-off point where you shouldn't have been affected by the bedroom tax. Well, the big thing about this wall of attrition that they impose on you, I mean, I feel really quite ashamed of myself for giving in, and I should never have put my kids through what I put them through. I still feel a great deal of shame for that, and a great deal of gratitude for the people that helped me get back to where I am today.